Alright, we are back with some Magic Mondays. Just gonna show off another game. A couple good pop-off fights with this character. Still by far my favorite. I have a nice little bonus game of Emma Frost after this as well. I'll do an actual video for her, but I did just want to throw it in there because she's new. Um, and usually I mention it at the end, but I just wanted to throw it out there. Uh, any comments, likes, or subscribers is always super helpful. Really trying to build this channel, it's mostly for fun, but if you do find yourself enjoying these videos, yeah, let me know. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, enjoy these games. All right, start it off here. We're looking for an immediate assassination. Putting a lot of pressure on their back line here. Get 2 picks. And I just kind of get myself out because I don't really have any business fighting a Venom. And going for their cloak again. So far, this cloak is not having fun. I expected him to juke, but he didn't. But we clean him up. Alright, so getting back into it though. They all come through this hallway. So I try and get some demons out here. Let them smack them up a little bit. Their low-key healing is pretty good there though. But just trying to keep demons in this choke point. They do a ton of damage. This time I try and get in, but I can't get around the Venom. My Groot ults, so we pick off pretty much all of them here. Chasing down their healers. Loki goes down. And they got a Hela behind us. Able to get a triple. And we're pushing pretty easily here so far. Another choke point that I feel is good for these demons. Gotta be a little more careful with this one, I feel, though. So we got some ults out. And I'm just kind of throwing in some demons here and there. Accidentally get the Venom there trying to dive the back line, but get picked off by the Spider-Man. Good ult from him. Trying to get to the back line again, but I hit their tank. She ults, and I just can't get out of it. She's just looking for me with it, I think. Kind of screws me. Now we're looking for a bit of a flank here. Their Luna ults, so I decided, yeah, I don't think it's time. I probably could have ulted. There's a way to one-shot a Luna in ult with Magic ult, but they also had their Rocket ult going, so I don't know if it's possible. She dies just before I can pick her off, and the Namor is pretty much toast. Just trying to pressure this choke point again. I gotta walk through my minions. So I ult. They ult a couple times too there. At least they're Spider-Man. There might have been another one. Kind of an unsuccessful ult on my end. Pick off their rocket though. Chase down their Jeff here. Get a triple on her. And that rocket healing saved this Luna. And Groot kind of walled me off. But I'm just delaying their healers. Pushing back up. Find their rocket back here. Can't quite land my dash on him. He runs up. Gotta give up. I'm really just trying to track down this rocket. It can be very difficult. Luckily, I get some healing though and survive that. Focus too much on that rocket. Kind of through there a little bit. dodged out of the Jeff ult, which is nice. Can't quite get the Luna there, but I got another ult up. Able to finish her off eventually. Got some tanks to shred now. Oh, we got this Venom to deal with. And we get the triple. Get the point. Oh, sorry, that was a quad. I forgot I got the Spidey there at the end, too. And this is fun. My team pings him. He's way out of position. He just disrespected. And this time I'm just not letting the rocket go. Get Amanda, get out. Gonna look for another flank here. Waiting on my cooldowns. Kind of lost track over there. Should have gotten assassination on the healer there, but I see Venom, so I start hitting him. And then I see another healer, so I start fighting them. Get frozen. Nice freeze on her part. Spider-Man's looking for me. Good mag bubble. My mag was pretty good. We don't let the Spidey run away. So pushing up at the final checkpoint here. They're putting up a decent fight with their Venom on the point, but we are able to take out their mag. Just trying to prevent him from getting to help his team. That wall kind of screwed my dash. Just looking for angles to get some healers here. Their Luna ults. On the bright side, I'm forcing out ultimates before they likely would like to use them. Get their cloak. One healer down. Rocket slow. Groot gets a nice ult. And we're just gonna finish off this Venom. We're able to push the point fully, and let's get on to some defense. Looking for a flank here, and I just completely whiff on this Iron Man. I think I just, that was bad. Luckily Spider-Man had my back there. Just sitting off, looking for flanks. Get on their back line. A little too deep. Can't quite get out. I got the rocket revive, so I'm right back into it. Take out the Namor squid first. Pick off their Jeff. Just trying to get on these healers and make their life miserable. Mag comes around the corner, unfortunately. And once again, I'm just a little too deep. Try and live, but... So, coming around, looking for a flank. I see a rocket, waiting on my cooldowns. I don't know how that didn't hit him. I was on top of him, but... And I, die again. So they get their Luna ult in here when we get back to this point. Mag ults. So does their Namor. They get frozen again. I feel like especially with these new Gamma Squids, if teams are going to pick that team up, you probably don't want to play that character like this, but looking for a quick pick, and in a little bit of trouble. Mag again to the rescue though. Able to get on their back line again. Dash out of there. We got some ults going on here, so time to back up. I guess they're Jeff suicided. Oh, with the mag. Okay, I see. I'll pop my ult, get in here. I know their support ults are down. And I walked directly into that for no reason. So I think I got grounded there somehow. Able to pick off a couple more. I'm just all over these healers. They gotta be miserable. Kill their Hulk. Looking for their Namor back there. Somehow, I definitely touched him there. I don't know how that didn't hit on him. Quick little rocket revive. And I decided, you know what? I'm going back here again. Kill one healer. Find their mag. He gets picked off, and they only got the Hulk left. Just murder him. Poor Bruce. Find their Jeff. Just trying to put some demons in the chokes. Looking for their backline. Find a Luna. Might as well fight the mag. He bubbles, but I have already taken that. End up getting the Namor there too somehow. I had 9 health, I believe. Just keeping him busy. I have no business being there. Another rocket revive though is huge. Just trying to help out my team with this Iron Fist so he can't do too much, hopefully. Trying to force him off of my backline. We get him though. Get another ult in here. Missed the cloak, unfortunately. Pick her up eventually, but I missed 2 dashes there, unfortunately. 3 in a row. It's just fantastic. But I've been wreaking havoc on their backline, and they are out of time. One, two, three. Our group gets the MVP. Feel like I kind of deserved it. Maybe it's because I died a few too many times. With the 28 last hits, I think it was multiple quads. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Tons of damage. I feel like I really impacted that. I think it's just the amount of deaths. Died a few too many times. Got a little frustrated when they switched to Namor initially, but diving too deep, not being in good positions. But I think that's got to be the only reason. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Doing Magik Mondays every Monday. I might be tagging on a Thor video at the end of this, or maybe even Emma Frost. Either way, we'll see you in the next one. All right, so I just wanted to throw a little bit of Emma Frost into this video, just because I was having a lot of fun playing her. If I play Vanguard, it's gonna be pretty much just her and Thor. I really enjoy her kit. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, the fact that she can tank so much, do so much crowd control with the like grab and the kick. She has the shield. She does decent damage, and she can kind of pick off squishies. Like just like a 1v1 on a squishy. She's just very capable of just killing a healer outright, or a DPS. But she does lack a little bit of chase potential. As you can see there, they're just walking backwards, and I just can't get to them. But yeah, so I'll probably go over her ability just a little more in depth in a future video here, but she's kind of got like a what is it? Kind of like a cloak and dagger attack with a little bit less of the locking on, or with none of the locking on. I'm trying to think if there's someone else that has one of those. Um, but her uh, alternate fire is the little diamond-shaped shield that you'll see me throw out. And when you hit shift, you turn into this form I'm in now, where you become like your diamond form. Well, I'm out of it now, but you get the diamond form, and makes you melee, and gives you a couple new abilities. So your right click is like a roundhouse kick that knocks enemies back, and I believe it does extra damage when they eventually hit a wall. And your E charges and does that suplex as you just saw. You just kind of saw the combo, but it was on a Thor, so it wasn't going to kill. So you kind of just dash into them, suplex them, and then kick them into like a wall. And it does quite a bit of damage. Ideally, what you want to do is hit your E in your ranged form first, because your E like pulls shards out of them, which those shards basically you can hit the shard instead of the hero to deal damage to them. I don't know if you can shoot through it at all, like so if you can like hit the heroes behind the shard as well. I haven't really. I gotta test that in the what do you call it? The practice tool, but yeah. So you can see she does have a hard time getting on top of people sometimes. Like you can get kited really easy. But yeah, in general, I mean, I'm just pretty like, confident just to kind of like run at these guys, you know? Oh, yeah, just choke slam, kick them, you know? Tons of damage, lots of health. I mean, my healing is being very helpful this game. And she does, look at, I mean, she does another Emma Frost. That was a tank, man. In her diamond form, I believe she takes reduced damage too. But yes, oh, there's the thing right there. So I was just hurting the Thor while he was, you know, just running away. There's a limited range on it. If they, I don't think, it's not line of sight, but if they get away from the little diamond thing, yeah, see, there you go. Just suplex the healer and they die. But if they get far enough away from the diamond thing, it stops, it just ends. And oh, her ult, which I haven't gone over yet. I have it here soon, so hopefully I'll use it. But it's just this massive, massive field of like mind control. So over time, she starts dealing damage like in a giant. I don't know if it's a cone or if it's just. There you go. That's it. You can't really see because I got blinded. But you see those little bars above their head? When those bars fill up, they just start walking mindlessly towards you. That was not a very good use of the ult there. Unfortunately, the blind kind of screwed me up. I don't know if I was able to get into a better position because we couldn't see it, but there we go. Another quick little suplex on a healer. Like, dude, that was in her ult. She still almost died when she hit that wall. Just pulled the Thor's little soul out. I don't remember what it's called, but. And then, yeah, see there, I'm getting mind controlled. I'm just walking directly at her, and then I get ulted by that. We'll skip back ahead to the action here. I just didn't have anyone to hit, so I just decided I was going to break her shield on her. Waiting for my team. Can't see. Suplex. Missed my kick. So yeah, just this is kind of the idea of her. I don't know. I don't know the exact best way to play her. I think she's like obviously frontline as a tank, but oh, that was a nice little triple kick there, which is pretty sweet. If you do them immediately, you can get 2 suplexes in the duration too. But yeah, I think she's almost supposed to be like not like front, you know, not like, you know, like a strange quite as much. I feel like she's gonna excel at, you know, just stunning people trying to get on your backline. I also think she will be good at a little bit of like dive, but not like a straight up dive where like she's like looking for flanks by any means. But like when you gotta fight breaking out, if your team is all right behind you, then you just kind of push forward into their healers or their damage dealers and see if you can get a, you know, quick kill. Kind of like this. Like, so we were kind of winning that fight a little bit. My team didn't need me on the back line because I could see all of the enemies, right? So they don't need me back there, so I just dive in on their um, Moon Knight and I'm able to kick him against the wall and kill him. Getting a little trapped there. Moon is haunting. But yeah, so I don't know. She's a lot of fun, in my opinion. Like, just pretty good at killing healers. And my healers were incredible. I mean, look at that. I didn't die there somehow. I mean, that's you need healers like that every game, man. This is such a cluster. Dude, the fact that you can just choke slam a Hulk doesn't even make sense. I'm in a rough spot. Ah, I didn't hit her on the card there. I think I would have killed her if I did. Let's see if we can get a better display of the ult. The moon. Nice little suplex. Boom. Kick her into the ambulance. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this shows you a little more. It does decent damage too. You know, it was not the greatest display, but you could see what it did. They just started walking directly at me. Um, they walk, they can't attack, and your team can just do whatever they want, and it's massive, massive AoE. Oh yeah, just gonna finish up the game here. There's, you know, they got time for one, maybe two more pushes if they, you know, can get this one done quickly. She just great at creating space. I mean, I just chokeslammed the Hulk twice in a row. Backing up into a Moon Knight ult, unfortunately. So they got a decent push going. I can't even remember if they're able to get this checkpoint or not, but I gotta figure out how it works. The bar that's next to her reticle when you're attacking. I'm just waiting out there. So you can see how I have 1, 2, 3. You know, it's counting up and it gets to 100. I gotta figure out what that actually does because I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, I don't know if it has something to do with your diamond form. I wonder if it says. Oh no, that's not how you do that in this. Where am I? There we go. All right. We didn't miss much, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, I gotta figure out what that does. If you turn into your diamond form, I'm wondering if maybe it like is damage reduction or something, or if it's like ramped up damage. If anyone does know the answer to that, just feel free to comment it for me. Again, I'm gonna do a deeper dive into her abilities. You know, how much damage they do and whatnot. As you can see, though, I started to get a little confident, just started running it down. Huge ult. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty good example of how it works. That was just massive. And yeah, at this point, just run forwards. Make sure they can't get to the point. There we go. Yeah, they can't make it back. I'm way farther forward than I would ever be if they were gonna make it. But yeah, that's that. And get to see the MVP screen. So I did get the skin, but I do prefer the original MVP. Blows you a little kiss. Yeah, so MVP on Emma Frost. She's very fun. 15 final hits seems pretty good. Blocked just as much damage as my other tanks. Feels pretty fun to play. I'd recommend her. She seems pretty strong, especially with that massive ultimate. It can just completely swing fights. You could say that about a lot of ults, but I mean, found that this felt really good even into support ults, because they can't do anything to you while they're healing infinitely. They're just walking now. They're not killing your team, while your team is unable to kill them. So it's very useful in tons of scenarios. Against the support ults, if they're not support ulting, you just kill them. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm doing this outro twice because I did it at the end of the magic part, but I'll just throw this in there. And we'll see you in the next one.